Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I have two things to unbox today and share, and one I am so excited to get. I just ordered it yesterday and I already have it. I think it was yesterday at least. First, I'm going to unbox something from PopMart. This is actually from Winnie. This is not for me. I had asked if I can get one of these for one of my friends who has an upcoming birthday, and I wanted to just give this as part of a birthday gift. So you can see it's in the little PopMart box. Oh, she sent two. All right, let's see which ones they are. So it's the Pin for Love. Oh, and she also sent, how sweet, it's a little Louis Vuitton Labubu pen, because you can never have too much Labubu, right? So here are the two boxes. Winnie had already opened them, and she did unbox them on her channel, and I'll leave a link for her unboxing if you want to see the rest of these. So let me just open, because one I'm going to keep and one I'm giving to one of my friends. And yeah, she's going to be getting more than just a Labubu. So here is the first box. And it says Pin for Love. Oh, all right. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to keep this. No, it's not my initial. It's letter I. And it's the little Pin for Love. These are just adorable. Absolutely adorable. And I do have quite a few blue bags that I can use this on. So I think this one I'm going to keep. And my friend is not using these on a bag. She actually has one on display in her office. She calls it Fang. And Fang is wearing a little Prada outfit. So I said, you know, you're not going to be able to get Prada for these because it's so tiny. So here we go, box number 2. And this is also the Pin for Love. Oh, and I'm just noticing they have the little monster teeth in the back. That's adorable. So her name does not begin with this letter. Here is, oh gosh, this color is stunning. So this one is letter Z, and it's this gorgeous orange. Just absolutely adorable. So I'm going to save this for my friend's birthday, and she's going to be really excited that her Fang is going to have a companion. So hopefully she'll see this video and get excited. So here we go. Here is what's in this box. And I have to say, it's a little bit heavier than what I expected. This is from the new MZ Wallace holiday release, not to be confused with the releases that they have in limited edition for Christmas, which come from bags for the holiday season. So here's a quick little glimpse. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And the reason why this is a bit heavy is because this is an all sequin bag. So this is the mini city tote. Look at this. Oh my gosh, guys. This is absolutely stunning. So we're going to take a closer look at this together. So I'm going to pull this back a little bit further so that you can kind of get an idea of, wow, this is just absolutely gorgeous. So you can see that there are quite a few colors. It is predominantly a pink and a really dark purple, but it also shimmers gold. So look at that. The handles look to be black. They're very dark. Let me take the paper off of the hardware. It has gunmetal hardware. And it does have a zip closure. Oh, and this has beautiful organization. So this has your typical MZ Wallace organization. You have a pocket here and another pocket on the back wall. So technically you don't even need to unzip if you need something quick. It's a very, very good, convenient feature. for these particular tote bags. So I'm going to just pause for a second and take the wrapping off of the zipper pulls. Okay, so I did take the paper off, and you can see it has the beautiful black vachetta on the zipper pulls. And this is trimmed, as always, with the plain vachetta. And this is untreated, exactly like Louis Vuitton. And then you have the MZ Wallace branding on the bottom. There are 4 feet. The feet are black. They're very hard to see because they blend in, which I really like. I think that looks wonderful. And let's get into the inside. This does come with a crossbody strap, and it also has another really neat feature. So it comes with a small pouch, and some people don't use these. I do use these sometimes for tech things or for things that I don't want to put in a really nice pouch like a Chanel or a Louis Vuitton. So I will use the little nylon pouch if it's something that's sharp or possibly could leak. So inside we have a zipper pocket, and that's in the vachetta. And then it has the pockets in the rear. There's 2 slip pockets inside that pocket. And then in the front, you have 2 open pockets. Again, it's trimmed with vachetta, so you can put a cell phone, you can put your keys or something else that you want to just slip down there. And I would recommend, if you have a key holder or a clay, that you would use those to put your keys because you don't want to rip the nylon. So let me get this out. Put the bottom out. It has a very, very solid bottom. It's not going to be collapsible and smushy, but I want to show you one of the really nice features of this bag. So here's how it looks with the bottom straightened out. Again, not squishy, not floppy. Here is your MZ Wallace branding on the front. And this bag actually has snaps. So you can change the shape by snapping these in. And I think it might be a little bit harder than what I thought to actually snap these, because with all of the sequins, it's really difficult to maneuver. And yeah, I'm having a very, very hard time getting this closed to snap the sides. So I may have to actually play with this to try to figure out how to do this better. All right, I don't have really good hand strength, but I did manage to get it closed. So let me try the other side. I'm going to tuck the pouch back inside. And let's get the other side closed and see what the shape looks like, because it does alter the shape pretty significantly. Okay, so here is what it looks like with the sides tucked in. So it becomes more like a square tote. The bottom, again, is not going to go anywhere, and you can see that it just kind of pinches in on the sides, and then you still have access to everything inside, and it's going to still open up fairly wide. Another thing that I really like about this bag that I was able to see, I'm going to unsnap it, and I'm sure that this will get a little bit easier as it breaks in. But one of the other things that I really like is that it doesn't have a mile of fabric. And some of the other MZ Wallace totes do have a lot of fabric in this mouth. So this is going to allow you to overstuff the bag a bit and close it. But it's not so much fabric that it's really going to get in the way. If you don't have anything in it, it's not going to get trapped and, you know, just sort of take up a whole lot of space in the bag. So let's work on the crossbody strap. It has a web strap, not the prettiest with this particular bag because it's so sparkly. And I probably will not use the shoulder strap. And again, it is trimmed with the black vachetta. These straps are very adjustable, so it's very size inclusive if you need to have it very short or very long. So here's what it looks like crossbody. And again, This is really comfortable for me, but if I needed to go down, I would. Some people might not like that it does come out a little bit on the sides, and I don't know that I would really enjoy this knocking into anything and potentially knocking the sequins off. So again, I am likely just to carry this top handle. This Aurora Sequin design comes in several other styles. They have an Aster bag, the little mini Aster bag, as well as a Crosby lock clutch. So I'm loving it. I think that this is going to be a fantastic bag for the holidays. I'm not going to any parties, but you never know. But even to just go to a nice little holiday event, maybe a brunch or a dinner, or even out with friends, you know, doing something really casual, this really makes a statement, in my opinion. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on Sunday with Jolie. Don't forget, we go live 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And this week, our special guest is Jorgelina from Jorgelina's Journey. I am really looking forward to it. I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and see you Sunday. Bye.